it went by a different name in the past. I'm pretty certain. And I don't remember what that is. But here we are. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm still trying to figure out, man, sort of when to, how do I need to go about streaming? I want to keep it regular for everybody. There's just so much, summer comes, there's so much stuff to do. It's not showing the vertical as well. Is it showing vertical? Anyways, hope y'all are doing well. That's so weird. Why is it only showing one? What's up, Hoovsy? Time to listen to streams while out in the yard. That's exactly my issue as well. There's just so much stuff to do, man. This is so weird. Why is it? So normally we do vertical and horizontal, right? Ooh, I wonder. That's what it is. Hold up. Why is it listed as unlisted? So I'm going to be doing a YouTube. No, it won't even let me. That's so weird. I'm going to be doing like a YouTube live vertical boot camp thing. I don't know. It sounded interesting. So I'm going to see. This is going to be one of my questions is when are they going to be able to fix some of the live content stuff that we have going on. Oh, this is so weird. Why does it say unlisted, man? Help me out, people. I'm just kidding. Oh, there we go. Public. All right, we should be good now. I don't even know how that went to unlisted. It's so weird. Yeah. You don't even have time to level on retail. Oh, really? You're not able to play? I haven't been doing, I don't know, World of Warcraft, man. I don't know. I haven't played in a while. I've been in Crimson Desert a whole lot. So that's where most of my time's been. Time, motivation, and priorities. I don't know, man. I couldn't, it's just such a different experience when we played it. Such a different experience playing retail WoW. I have no idea which of these servers. Formerly Fresh Start. Maybe that's the one we should do. Oh, okay. This was actually kind of fun when we played it before. We play tested. Again, this is an MMORPG. In a voxel Minecraft type world. So I don't remember these classes. Warrior, what is a Hex Knight? Is that like a Shadow Knight kind of thing? Does it not tell us? I guess it doesn't tell us, does it? A Monk, Beast Warden. So these look classic like EverQuest, right? Is there anything in here that wasn't EverQuest? I guess Hex Knight, which probably would be Shadow Knight. What else? And War Wizard, I guess, would be another one. So War Wizard and Wizard, I guess. Summoner as well. Summoner would be what? The Mage. Doesn't seem awful. I mean, when I did it last time, it seemed okay. You got any recommendations on where to start with a class? This class combination would be a great introduction. How do you play? Oh, so everything is class locked by race, huh? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about games where you have classes that are locked to the races? Are you I love the old school EverQuest, you can only play this class with this certain race type person? Or are you, I want to be able to play anything? I actually think with the lore, with some of the classes, it makes a whole lot of sense to lock them to certain races. A great example of that would have been like Shadow Knight back in EverQuest days. Or Necromancer, right? Two classes that are more associated with sort of evil alignment, where it would probably be less sense to let them be an elf or a halfling, something that's more traditionally aligned with a neutral or a good race. I don't know. People get upset about that sometimes. I think class lock to races is cool if treated as a feature. Oh, if you allow it to unlock it later in some form of content. Yeah. Betrayal quests were also fun. I don't know if anybody ever did that. Hold on, I need to fix something here. Did you ever do EverQuest 2? You know, having betrayal quests, stuff like that. The other thing, though, I think that makes it work better is if you actually have racial specific features, right? Like, I think that makes that a little bit easier to deal with. But all right, what is the Bard? Bard offers a balanced mix of challenge and depth. What do we want? Challenge right now? What is it? Ogre, Beast Warden. Balanced. We should do a Hex Knight. What's up, Start? Brother, this ain't the place to come in and talk about your weight loss journey. Congratulations, but I think one message about it's good enough over there on the YouTube. I don't know what channel you think you're watching, but that ain't it. All right. So Necro's difficult. Enchanter's balanced. I wonder what the Enchanter even does. Summoner. All right, let's do a Summoner maybe. Can we play it with any class or any race? I don't want to be human. Humans are too normal. All right, we'll try. Damn, son. What? We're sitting here playing an MMORPG. I mean, I'm proud of you for losing weight, but you know, read the room. All right, guys. Let's jump in. I don't really care about customizing shit at this point. Racial traits that give advantages like WoW are tough. What about balancing though? I mean, are they not possible to be balanced? Like, what were some of them that you felt like John, what do you think got put, like what would push people for the wrong reasons? Like, I honestly don't remember much of the racial stuff. You know, in EverQuest, a lot of it though, like I can remember things with it, like what infravision, night vision type stuff. Well, I just learned a lot of shit. What is this? You have learned the skill botany. No, this isn't a Minecraft mod. It's a full-on game. Plus weapon skill is a massive late game. Which one has that? Oh shit, I gotta remember all this again. This also has a very old school vibe. All right, you saved a note in your inventory, right click, read it. Be sure to interact with local NPCs. Start a conversation, select an NPC, press H. That's gonna be maybe annoying, but we'll see. Can I come back to this? If the weather system feels overwhelming on your hardware, really? Let's see, options, video. Unlimited view distance, what's that do? Experimental. All right, let's do that. We have to exit to the launcher. Yeah, we'll not mess with that right now. All right, inventory, let's see what we got. We got a note. Where are we supposed to go? What's up, Dark and Stormy? How you doing? If you are seeking mastery of the elements, deliver this summon to me. All right, Temple Academy. Got to figure out where the hell that is. Oh yeah, this map. Down here, right? Yeah, this. I'm remembering this now. That's not going to be. All right, I don't even know where the fuck we're supposed to go. Are we put outside of it? Is it up in here? Maybe. Let's go in here and look. Archmage. Yeah, this got to be it, right? Why am I so slow? What was your previous experience with this? I mean, I think I enjoyed it. I don't remember a lot, to be honest. I got to say the controls are starting to annoy me a little bit. I don't know if I can go in and fix that. All right, this is who we got to talk to, right? All right, so you can right click. You wish to learn the ways of the summoner, present me with your summons. All right, so I got to hand it to him. All right, so this is, yeah, very EverQuest. I mean, John, I think I had fun with it. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember having a bad idea. I didn't feel bad about it. This is Adrullan Online Adventures. Adrullan? I don't know if I'm saying that right, to be honest. Am I saying that right? You know what I can probably do? Let me get the website and I'll just pin this, I think. If it'll let me. Let's do that. Is YouTube okay? I'm getting some keyframe, something or other issue. Looks like Minecraft. No, it is. Yeah, they call it a voxel MMO. But yeah, I think any one of us would agree this is a very Minecrafty looking thing. But again, it wasn't, I think when I tried it before, it wasn't a bad experience. All right. Everything should be pinned. So there we go. All right, what are we doing? What fundamentals important? Blah blah blah. Young conjurer. Okay, so we got to learn Igni and then speak. Okay, we can do that. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is okay. I'm remembering now. Yeah, the weird sort of mix of EverQuest and Minecraft. I appreciate the follow, Monkey. Or the sub. All right. And then we got a mimic as well. Holy shit, this is classic EverQuest. Thought about doing EverQuest as well, but oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, shit. Okay. I was going to try to move it to my bar to a hotkey just to be able to press 1. Didn't think I would accidentally cast it on the trainer. It's good to know you can do that. Lesson learned. After retail WoW and Crimson Desert, I can handle anything. Oh, I streaming. Yeah. Crimson Desert's a good game, man. I don't know why. Oh, okay. That's a bug. All right, let's go back. And can we loot our corpse? I guess, yeah. I did not mean to cast a spell on you. I'm so sorry. Oops. You're off to an excellent start. That's sure we are. Casting it will drain your mana and get you killed. I offer you instruction in the art of meditation free of charge. Oh yeah, meditate. Throws free too. Take a minute to explore the abilities, blah, blah, blah. All right, how do we get all this on our bar? I don't want to accidentally cast shit on people. I'm not a doctor, but I don't recommend that. Crimson Desert to me was pieces of a different game glued together. I mean, I can see that. I can understand that idea, sure. I mean, there are elements that don't seem to fit super well together, but I've actually had fun with it. I mean, I have 100 hours into it at this point. I think I got to chapter 8 so far. Can't get past the blocky graphics. I mean, yeah. Did the same thing I did. Did the same thing I did. That's hilarious. All right. How do we get to our skill bar? Okay, so that's a little bit. So it is left click to cast. But if you drag it with left click, you can drag it. All right, so where's meditate? How do I get that? Where's that skill? I don't even, is it in here? Like, where do we go? Is it just sitting, meditating? Inventory, journal, map, skills. All right, skills we were just at. Spells? That wasn't there. Is it like a macro thing? What's in game like? I have no clue, dude. Yeah, this is also beta, so. Thankfully, one of the top guys at Larian. Yeah, I saw that. Seems like sour grapes, man. I don't know. You just started chapter 5. I will say the bosses are getting like I feel like they're getting easier as I start to understand. What was the one we found? The crimson. It was like the dust swirling thing. I don't know if y'all were watching when we were fighting that, and like we could almost not touch it whatsoever. But like once you learn the actual strategies, which that one was using, oh god, I can't remember the ability. It's keyed to the X key, and you basically push things away from you or pull things in, basically sucking the crimson cloud away or pushing it away, and it exposes the core. block thing, and that became so easy to kill that boss. Like as you start to learn different strategies, the game seems to get a lot more easier. So we're able to try monsters and memories. I have in the past. Now I think they're doing beta right now or something, aren't they? I haven't had any keys, so I don't know. I would test it. I'm pretty sure I mean, I've played it before, so I'm pretty sure I'm registered in there, but I haven't had any, I haven't been sent any keys. So. All right. How do we get to, I guess, do you just meditate when you sit? Yeah, I don't think I have to do anything extra, do I? I guess we'll find out. All right. You are a quick study. Oh, here we go. Using meditate is simple. Just sit down. Okay. That's such a weird name, is nearby. Go and examine spells he offers. Purchase spell Shroud of Sparks. Okay. It's this person, right? Shroud of Sparks. Hey, man, if you like EverQuest, this is definitely, I think, going to be, at least initially, it feels like it's going to be a game for that. I'm very much looking forward to its early access, June 1st. Yeah, I'm probably just going to wait for that. I'm kind of going back on what I said I would do or wouldn't do. With the whole Ashes of Creation, whatever we want to call it, I really, really, really did not feel like I wanted to test anything anymore. So here we are in a beta. I guess I'm going back on that a little bit, but I'm not like jumping deep into, what's the other one that's I'm forgetting the name, Scars of Honor, that everyone is a lot of former Ashes of Creation, players, but also a lot of the former content creators have all gone to that game. I mean, I liked Ashes too, but it's just burned me out, man. You know, you got to keep in mind, I covered that game for, I mean, since 2017. You know, that's what, I mean, we put in 9 years almost covering that, and then for it to end like it did, it's just like I'm a little burned out at this point. Oh, I should say, I did get the transcript from the March 18th hearing, which was where the TRO, where TFE Games had wanted the TRO dissolved. I actually did get that transcript yesterday. And today I should get the transcript from yesterday's hearing, where Stephen lost and where things look like they're getting into a really bad spot for him. So I'll try to put a video together on those just to let you all know kind of, it's interesting because the transcript really, you know, catches the judge's reasoning, which is I think one of the more interesting parts of what's happening. And then you get to see the arguments as well. So, all right, what are we doing? Wealth of spells, blah, blah, blah. It's time for your first task. Venture beyond the safety of the city walls. Defeat water aspects until you obtain an essence of water. Okay. Take this note to the banker. Cross from the poorhouse. All right. The poorhouse, huh? Ashes of implosion. I mean, it's sad how everything ended up, man. It really is. This mini-map's going to drive me nuts. I just got to say. I don't like it. Oh, okay. Why does it not do that for you automatically? There's no labels. Okay, that's better. I don't remember this being here last time. I don't know where we're at on that map. Is this, are we here? It doesn't show us where we're at. All right, so the poorhouse, where's the bank? All right, that's probably an exit. There's people running in and out there. Let's see. Let's see if we can find the bank. They need to make a movie about ashes. Oh, for sure. Well, I don't know. Do we think it's that important? Let's see, town hall. Like, do we think it's big enough of an issue that people would want a movie? Why can't I run? Oh, there we go. What's this place? Is this a bank? Oh, there we are. I have to give them the note or something, right? Yeah. It's funny. So, yep, Fire Festival style. I mean, it is. I will say it is. Why is that text moving back? They gave us some money, right? Is that all? Okay. I don't know. My only question is like, certainly with us, right? The people that followed Ashes, it's a big deal. But like outside, and it's probably one of the bigger legal like scandals, whatever you want to call it, within the history of video games. Sure. I don't know. I just don't know if it's big enough to like turn it into a movie. All right. Where are these water things? Does anybody know? I feel like it's over this way. I don't remember. Let's see what gameplay's like. All right, let's kill a grass serpent. Wait. All right, what's this do? Shroud of Sparks. Cover your target in elemental sparks, providing... Oh, it's a damage shield, so I want this for me. That's a long cast time. What's a big... Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, biggest Kickstarter. Oh, shit. That was weird. It tab targeted behind me. All right. Why can't... Oh, I'm out of mana. Is that it? Oh, that's so weird. How's the MMO hunt going? I mean, it's okay. I've been in Crimson Desert for the most part. All right, sick. It's the most entertaining MMO thing outside of the old race for World First. I mean, it has been entertaining. Steven's been on a warpath, man. I don't know how I'm not banned. He has banned so many people from Discord. I don't know how I'm not one of them. But I'm not. At least not yet. Somebody posted my last video and he deleted it. All right, is there a way to sprint? Why am I running so slow? Oh, hello. Thank you. Oh, it's a GM. That's cool. What'd they cast on me? Dawnfro's Delightful Dash. Can I say, I so miss this type of spell naming. And I know that's entirely like sort of how I feel about old games and EverQuest, but when you name things specifically and you name them after NPCs, I feel like it's so much more, it adds so much more to the game. Spirit of the Wolf, some of these other old ways of naming spells. I just miss it so much. This Dawnfro's Delightful Dash. I miss that, man. I don't know what it was, but Kodiak's Endless Intellect. I mean, I miss that style. I got randomly banned. You did? What did you say? Maybe because I was objective from the start. I mean, he definitely throws the emojis on me. He likes to throw like the pregnant man and anytime I talk and stuff like that. But all right, these are the water aspects, I guess. So we'll. You haven't typed in a while, and he banned you. Like even some of his favorited people have been, well, not banned completely, but like I don't know how many of you know Keo. Keo's forever in Discord. Seemingly could do no wrong, but did get banned. So for 7 days. There was an interesting theory that Richie had that I actually wonder was that when, and I actually can kind of see this in a way historically when you look at sort of how he's behaved with people who cover his game, that when there's somebody that has a little bit of an audience, it does seem like he'll keep them around so that he can try to discredit them. You know, so call, you know, saying content's bad or wrong or whatever. That actually starts to be like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's the case. So I did get that 7-day ban / timeout or whatever, but I haven't since. So I've been pretty direct with them. Actually, I think it was the morning of the hearing. So Thursday. I kind of went in there and started some shit. And I didn't get banned, but like 2 or 3 other people did. So just noticed it was gone. Oh yeah, he got banned too. Someone did post my last video on Reddit and that got removed. So, are you going to try EverQuest Legends? I am super excited for EverQuest Legends. Like, I'm starting to get internally amped. I'm trying to keep it calm, but definitely if anybody gets in the beta or wants to play with me on that, I think Roar is going to jump in with me. I'm getting just super excited for that. The idea of revisiting a somewhat modernized original EverQuest vision, but then also being able to like solo it a little bit more or duo it a little bit more. The idea of combining classes sounds super fun. The one I keep mentioning that I am really excited to try would be Shadow Knight primary with Druid and Enchanter as sort of the second and third class to be added. That just sounds, you know, you get the Shadow Knight, which was a pretty decent solo tankish thing with a pet. Plus you get Druid, right, which adds in heals, adds in some other buffs, and then you get Enchanter, which adds in even more buffs and speed and haste and stuff. Sounds super fun. So yeah, I'm excited. Someday Banny wants to keep you around while reminding you he's in control. That might be attempts to control information. Yeah, I think there's partly that as well. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, you've got like 10 people that are in Discord anymore regularly. I don't know who you're controlling information from. Why no Arcade Classic anymore? That was a fine game. It's just, you know, Barley, when we started doing this, the idea was just actually to cruise around different games. So kind of give my opinions. You know, I think if I wasn't going to be jumping around and just seeing what was all out there, you know, I'd probably stick around arcades for a little bit, but it's fine. I don't have anything bad to say about it. The fact he's still in control of AOC assets sounds, well, I don't know that, you know, the TFE people are not gamers, right? So I don't know if they even know what Discord is or Reddit or any of that. When you look at the filing that they put in the day before the hearing on, so Wednesday, the day before the hearing on Thursday, it was clearly a Discord message that Steven had sent to somebody that then got pushed over to TFE Games, but they called it like a text message or something. Like they clearly didn't know even that it didn't seem like they knew like what Discord and Discord messages were. So I don't know that they even know that still exists. It's super weird. I don't know. All right, what are we doing? To continue. Oh yeah, I have to give this thing to this person, right? What happens if I give him 2? Can I give him 2? You are too distracted to do this. Oh yeah, I gotta close out. All right, let's do that. With this scroll, you will summon. This is summoning the water element. Okay. And it is time to begin a test. Also learn to control earth. Beyond the city wall and the grassy fields, you will find patches of bare dirt. Oh, okay. I know. I remember where the earthlings are, I think. We'll go. I'm pretty sure I do. Bring me an earth fragment. All right. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. All the assets, but they don't know what a server is also. Yeah. It's funny when you look at again, I got one of the transcripts. I'll get the next transcript today, hopefully. The hearing on the 18th, they were actually talking about whether they briefly commented on getting all of the logins and stuff to the person that was like the gatekeeper, I forget the name of what they gave him. The guy that was supposed to hold on to all this and nobody could get access to anything. But they actually mentioned how they couldn't get some of the accounts to him because they couldn't actually access the accounts because they were in debt. So like Google stuff, like some of the server things, they actually are locked out of at this point, I think, because they have literally, I think, a couple $1 million in server debt that they've not paid. Were you as amused as I when you learned Jason used Steven's own California lawsuit to serve him? I heard that. Yeah, that was interesting for sure. I mean, it is what it is, right? You knew where he was going to be. I didn't realize he hadn't been served yet, which starts to make more sense. How much money do we have? 5 silver, 2 copper. All right, what does this guy offer? What is this protection of conjure old biscuits? Okay. So we have Shroud of Sparks. Are we what level are we? Level 1. So we can learn these though, right? What does this do? Shields you, raising max. Okay, we'll take that. That'll be good. And then biscuits. I don't know. Does that actually add us benefit? I guess we'll find out. How long is this open beta? I think just a couple more days. I want to say till Monday. I'm a lot of this is starting to come back. I actually, for those of you that like EverQuest and then like Minecraft type, this is actually is not a bad blend. I really hope they fix the map though. All right, what else do we know? I mean, let's be real. Steven is in a super bad space, right? Like he's in a bad spot, man. Most likely with this preliminary injunction not being approved, effectively that gives Dawson a whole lot more control in what he's able to do with the assets. Now we still have to go through the Nevada hearing, but that does not look good for the intent of what Steven was trying to do. Then you have the Nevada lawsuit, and that's another one where my guess is now that California has sort of gone against him, My guess is Nevada will as well. You know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But my guess is the Nevada case will also go against him. In addition to that, you know, he has the Karamanis lawsuit. So he's named in that, which he's gonna, now that he's been served, he's gonna have to respond to. In addition to that, he actually is also named in the class action lawsuit that 2 of the employees brought. So, I mean, just whether or not you win any of these cases, like, let's not even talk about that. Like, the cost, the legal cost of having to fight 4 lawsuits at the same time, I can't imagine. I can't imagine what that's going to be like for him. It's going to have to be super, super costly and challenging as well. I mean, I don't know. He's definitely, no, I don't think he's been in Discord in the last 24 hours, though. He's in a bad spot, man. All right. Conjure old biscuits. Bandage, throw, group invite. Can I add on another bar? Is that possible? Let's move this here. That's at our... What do the biscuits do? Oh, 13 of them. Oh, wait, ammo? What? Damage 2. Okay. Well, that's different. I didn't know that we'd have that. Interesting. Didn't think that's what that would be, but that's cool. All right, let's protect ourselves here. Gym or not, we're finding out. We're finding out. We've only been playing for what, 40-ish minutes, and most of that's just been talking about other shit. I mean, it's not been, there's definitely less people than when they last did a test. For sure. Firestorm, I appreciate the follow. Oh, wait, shit, where am I going? Where was the exit? Oh, it's this way. There is no TRO related to the Nevada hearing, though. Well, no, there was. So the Nevada hearing, TFE Games had a TRO approved that the intent was to force Steven to turn over all of like the login keys, the financials, all of that, right? That was actually approved by a judge. Because we had two separate TROs that were approved that competed with each other. Which they'll probably still need in order to get back, because I don't think they have any of the login stuff still. All right, let's fight this crumbling skeleton. Can I throw biscuits? No. How do you throw biscuits? I gotta maybe put them on my bar. Copper ring. Ooh. How's the grind going? We're just getting started. Yeah. No, it's fun though. I remember we tested this last time. I remember. Because actually, I will say I distinctly remember it was sort of like, oh, that's kind of sad that the game, that it was close, that it was ending. Testing. These are all corpses. I want to say that the earth elementals are over this way, but I can't remember for sure. This is I'm going to say this wrong. Adrullan Online Adventures. The link's pinned in the channel comments. So it is an MMO that clearly, obviously, is born of the EverQuest nature of games, and then in a Minecraft style. So this is free. Yeah, I mean, I didn't pay anything. Crumbling skeleton. Let's go fight him. I need money, so these give me shit that I can. I need to be able to throw. Oh, do I maybe have to? Oh shit. Maybe I have to. All right, I don't like how auto attacks under the tilde. Hold up, I think I might have to actually equip the biscuits. I'm not sure. It's a fun game, more fun when grouped. Yeah, aren't they all? It's a good price. Yeah, sure is. I mean, anything then you don't have to pay for. It's nice. All right, let's see if I have to equip this. Okay, I think I did. Oh, we're gaining experience here on meditate. Let's go get this skelly, or somebody else does. I'm too close to throw? I don't like that. You shouldn't be too close to throw. I mean, I can throw it straight up your face if I had to. You forgot to put your mustache on for the stream. So many people have commented on that. What are you looking at? This is Adrullan Online Adventures. What's up, Diggs? What you doing over on YouTube, man? Somehow I think I will prefer these graphics over EverQuest Legends. I fully believe you. Is there building in this? No, I don't think so. Oh, we did get a scout. We did throw a biscuit at him. All right. Yeah, he's over there on YouTube commenting. I don't know if you're on vertical or horizontal, but have we not leveled yet? Holy shit. We still level 1? All right, we're just going to start killing stuff. Just, I don't know. Any plans for Easter weekend? Nah, what you see. What you see. I am not a really religious person, so. There's stuff to do around the house, but you know, so we'll do our morning streams and then I'll get out and do all that. So what is EverQuest Legends you mentioned? Is that another project, 1999? So I don't know the full story behind it, but it does look like it's made from. It started off as a group that did emulation, that did private servers, and so they have partnered with. Why am I not attacking? So they have partnered with Daybreak to create this. So it's effectively, the idea behind it is it's classic EverQuest. So it's EverQuest as it was actually free any expansion, with some updated modernizing elements to make it a little bit easier to play, parts to it to make your solo make it more soloable possible. One of the things I'm just super interested in though is this idea of being able to multi-class. Like that is what I'm looking for. That will be so interesting. Is this a new trend? I mean, I think it's kind of like the idea of WoW Classic Plus, right? EverQuest already had a classic server, so it's not like that. It's, you know, they already have where you can pay and go back and do sort of the classic EverQuest experience. So that's not what this is. This is a re-envisioning of everything, basically. So again, sort of like WoW Classic Plus is what it's like. Is there a release date? Supposedly, I think July, and they're supposed to have a beta test actually this month is what they said they were going to start with. So we'll see. Third Kickstarter patron for Ashes. Man. Ashes is going to forever be. Oh, that's level 3. Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I might die. I'm going to die. Wow. Level 3, man. That was hard. And there's a young... Oh, there's a lot that's going to come kill me. All right. What's the leash like here? Oh, it's still coming. Where are the guards? Guards. Thank you. Actually, now that we're here, we might as well go sell some stuff. Have you ever... actually, no, we didn't, did we? I should summon that. I didn't even... I'm a dumbass. I didn't even think about it. But you tried your... Yeah. Use a stamina rather than mana. How do I change this layout? Your streams looks like it's meant for phone. Are you on vertical? Because there's both vertical and horizontal. If you just click in on our on the channel name icon, you can switch over to horizontal. How many on a server? I have no idea. Oh, are you talking about this game, or are we talking about EverQuest Legends? I was happy to hear Jeff Kaplan speak out about how layering kills multiplayer games this week. Yeah. I mean, it definitely takes away a lot of the important elements of multiplayer games for sure. You know, at the same time, I understand why it gets implemented. So... all right, I just wanted to sell all this shit. We don't need this. We don't need this. I don't know if these are used for crafting. I would assume so, but I have no idea. Not that it matters, because this is all going to get reset anyways. So, 4 slots for 4 silver. All right, well, we don't need that yet. We're not so far away that we need extra bags just yet. So the rivalries, alliances, and outright hatreds that happen when you see the same people over and over again. That's true. That's true. I mean, or even just how you, just how you interact with the communities. I mean, why can't I? Oh, that's weird. So what just happened? How do you summon an elemental? Oh, you can't. Can you not have anyone? This is weird. All right, you must target someone first. Okay. So is this not a permanent water creature? So it's time limited. Okay, that's interesting. And then you can have as many of these as you want, I guess. Hey, we leveled. We're a summoner. Is that right? Yeah. They only attack the target. Yeah. Max 5. All right, let's see how that works. Actually, let me meditate first. I don't know how I feel about that. I thought, what's wrong? Are there no permanent pets in this game? I'm not sure how I feel about that. All right. Can we just sit back and all right, that's so crazy. Actually, okay. I'm kind of okay with this. I'm not sure how I feel completely about them all dying, but that's interesting. That's an interesting thing. Young Noel, all right, let's do it with this. Okay, I might be down with this. Let's see. So you're like summoning your own little party. Necro has permanent skellies. All right, and a beast warden as well. That makes sense. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Let's try for these little earthling guys. Let's see what happens here. I got to get this part of that quest, right? Three, 4. Oh, they're dying to this guy. 5. They're barely touching him. Uh-oh. All right, I need a stronger pet. All right, he'll die, right? Yeah. Let's throw a biscuit at him. Am I too close? Clay, copper ore. Shit, what am I supposed to turn in? No, it's like an earth essence or something, right? That wasn't it, I don't think. Targets have a color system. Well, I saw that, yeah, the classic yellow, red type stuff. What server am I on? Oh, what did we pick, guys? It was the one that was like former new start. Whatever that was. Wait, Pyrestorm, did you email me? I'm connecting dots here. Most of the classes I tried struggle with one mob and then, yeah, level above. Yes, I just haven't responded. I apologize. I've been not intentionally or ignoring you. All right, so that's weird. I don't know how I feel about things being so powerful that are just a level above you. I'm not sure how I feel about that. What's up, Stunner? Although it looks like it maybe gave me a lot more experience, I guess. Is this the only spot to have the earthling things? Because they're not spawning very fast, if that's the case. Or maybe over here's, oh, here's maybe another spot for them. I don't know. All right, so I would say 2 things, 2 points of feedback for this so far. This map drives me absolutely crazy. Don't like it. And this respawn, like I'm supposed to kill earth elemental stuff. Unless there's somewhere else that they spawn. Which I don't see. Oh, wait, what did I ignore? Every time Three Forge ignores one of my messages, my drinking habit gets a little worse. Or are you just saying in general? Oh, here we go. All right, let's see what happens. All right, I'm gonna try to cast some regular spells too. Oh no, they didn't hold aggro. Oh shit, am I gonna die? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Fook. Yeah, man. I don't like that either. Oh, this is weird. I think this is a bug. All right. Well. I'm level 2 and a level 3 was too much. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that though. Wait, where's the front door? It's over here, right? I can understand things that are 2 or 3 levels higher than you, but if I'm level 2 and most of what's around me is level, 1, 2, and 3, like, I don't know. I don't think it should be that challenging. Did I lose everything? Is this full loot drop? Oh, it is. Except for coin. All right. Full loot drop, man. Pantheon-like. 2 level 2s could take a level 3. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm not trying to say every game should be soloable either. That's not what I mean, but what is this? A Dread Vanguard? The fuck is that? Oh, is that one of the Necros? Why is there no loot all button? All right, we'll come back to this once we're level 3. We'll see if that changes things. Oh, I have new spells too, right? At level 2 that we could probably go buy. That cotton bandage. Okay. I'm mostly interested in killing the skeletons at this point. I need money. Uh-oh. So I assume if once we're able to get the earth elemental, that's like a tanky type pet. Is that probably correct? So like being able to hold aggro, which would be a lot easier with multiple pets, but wait, why didn't it pick that up? Inventory is full. Oh shit. All right, let's go turn some shit in. Water slow, earth more tanky, fire range damage, air question. So by summoning 5, right? So you literally can summon your own team. That's what you're. So your earth elemental would get out there, hold aggro. Water elemental would slow them down, presumably their attacks as well, while your fire's DPS for you. Pets only hold aggro if a player is not in melee range. So they will? All right, let's sell shit. I know that some of this I probably would want to keep. Maybe I should go to the bank as well. If we ever did want to try out any of the crafting stuff, I think. Oh, I did. You know what? I forgot to self buff when I went back, didn't I? Here's all of the. So where are the crafting? Actually, I don't want to do that just yet. We'll get into crafting later. All right. Good luck on the grind. Gotta go for now. Need to get ready for a Q&A stream for Pyrostorm. I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah. I'll get back. I just haven't. I've completely... Got a lot going on. I hope you have a good stream. This is Adrullan Online Adventures. I think I'm saying that correctly. A MMO that is very much in the sort of vein of Minecraft-y, EverQuest type stuff. You're a grown man playing a child's game. Weird. And you're a dumbass who just wants attention. Have a good day. Let's buy some stuff here. Gloves of flame? What the hell does that do? Conjure a pair of gloves that protects the wearer from an element of fire. That feels very specific for level 2. And you're watching it. Exactly right. That's like the YouTube people that come on and make comments, right? It's like, what? Well, why are you clearly clicked watch? Then you actually had to go into the comments section while you're watching the video to make some dumbass comment. It's hilarious. I don't think people understand. So one thing that I've learned very clearly, if you're trying to mess with, if you don't like, I don't know if I should say this, but if you don't like somebody and you're trying to somehow mess with their content, do not engage with it. Just like, don't. Like that's the way that you affect someone's streams or you affect someone's live long form content, YouTube content. You just don't interact with it. I don't know if people think, like, a great example, I think a lot of people feel like if they come in and they do a thumbs down, that's somehow gonna like make the video not reach as many people or something like that. Or if they leave a very negative comment or something like that. That's engagement. What YouTube wants is engagement, and you are engaging. It's not in a positive way, but you're engaging. If you're trying to affect a creator, you just skip on by. You don't interact. That's how that. If you're trying to affect them in a negative way, you just don't interact. Like, that's how you go about doing that. I don't think people understand that. And it's hard because the nature of people is to come in and leave shitty comments, right? Like that's how some people anyways just behave. That's how they've learned to be. So they don't get that. And it's really, I think, hard for them to not try to engage in a negative way. But that's why when people come in and leave like a dumbass YouTube comment, usually my response to that is, thank you for the engagement. Cause it's not, it's overall a net gain for me. So anyways, a grown man watching a grown man play a child's game. Only difference is making money. Making shit, but you know, it is what it is. That was another YouTube. Somebody came into YouTube and was like, for the Ashes of Creation content, left a comment that said something like, I can't believe content creators are making money on this game that, I don't know. Like, yeah, my 3K views are making me a shit ton of money, dude. So the gloves of flames are super useful for wizards in this game as their fire damage hits. Oh, it does hit themselves. Oh, that's weird. So why do I have it though? I don't know. This feels weird. So then I would be able to give these to wizards. Is that it? Does this count? I love you. Well, I appreciate that, applesauce. Easy on the YouTube followers. Oh no, I'm not saying anything negative about it. YouTube's fun. I try to interact with y'all as much as I can on comments as well, but so it is something that I would trade to someone else. All right. I don't know. It feels weird. All right, crude. What is coming up at level 3? It feels weird timing because I have no specific use for this myself right now. And at such a early, like that's my only level 2 spell, I guess. Is that what that basically is? It's kind of, I don't know. It doesn't feel super impactful. We'll get a dagger. Hopefully that's better than what we were wearing already. And then what's this? Reduce hatred. All right, so maybe that will help with our pets. Oh, hey, yeah, we can hang out. How do I invite you? Group invite. Does that work? There we go. Let's go kill some earth elementals. Or whatever else is out in front. Really care. Which is the way out? Oh, it's this way. I can cast a spell on you, right? Is this... Or is this just self? Right, I can give you that. And I probably can cast that on you as well. What class are you? A Hex Knight. Nice. Oh, wait, no, that's only on me. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where we go here. Oh, it's this way. Does he need gloves? I didn't buy the spell. More of a lurker and a scroller hooked on Project Gorgon. I appreciate that episode. Have a good one. Yeah, Project Gorgon's another great game. I can't say enough positive things. I'd play it more, but again, we've just been sort of exploring different MMOs. So overall, sort of, I think one of the more positive experiences in the games we've played has been Gorgon. All right, I will follow you. Whatever you want to start killing, man. We can just hang out and grind away. Dude over there's got 3 skellies. He's gonna die. Or is he? Oh no, he's level 6. What's he doing? Here's an earth element. Oh, he's level 2. Oh, let me get him. Let me get him. Pretty sure I still have that spell that needs something. Or the quest, not the spell. There's no music. That's kind of weird too. Oh, there it is. Earthen fragment. I think that's what I had to turn in. All right, Krusty. I will follow wherever you lead. Nighttime doesn't have music? That's kind of weird. Project Gorgon, where I had to grind goblins to steal their poems to get a cow to like me to join a secret society of crime-fighting animals. I mean, it's such a unique game, isn't it? All right, do we all loot, or how does this work? I don't know how this works. Oh, I love, so this is another thing that I miss in games. Ashes of Creation did not have this, where you have people that are randomly buffing. That's something that I thoroughly miss as well from games like EverQuest. Where you have people that just run around and buff others. I miss that. Yeah, drive-by buffs. It's such a fun part of the game. So. And yeah, summoner can drive by items. That's fair. I don't know what's level appropriate. I don't know where I'm running. These are all level 1. Just trying to get to a place where we can grind a little bit, basically. Have you tried Brickcraft Online? No, what's that? I'm on the one that was, it was the second one down the list. It said former fresh start or something. Honestly, don't remember the name of it. Is that a 2-second global cooldown? Is that what that is? Oh, Bitcraft? Yeah, Bitcraft, yeah. Oh, are you about to die? Holy shit. What is happening? All right, I'll come back to you. It's still so weird that it has such... I'll stand here. I'll actually wait here by your corpse. You're going to have to run here anyways. Bitcraft just wasn't really for me. Yeah, I'm supposed to have this. I think it was... what is it? The wood... That... Element of Earth, yeah. Which I think I did pick up, right? Wait, that says Earthen Fragment. That's not it, is it? So do I have to go back to... I guess try to get more? It's still crazy to me that a level 3 can kill your ass this way, but... Yeah, Bitcraft was okay. I mean, they're still kicking. I don't think it's a super popular game. I don't know. It just wasn't my... It didn't click with me for whatever reason. I'm not, part of it was the combat, part of it was the city building stuff. Long run, where are you at? Are you not at Leont? How do we get you to bind near here? Or do you even want to? So I don't like how I don't know where I'm at on the map. This mini map is frankly terrible. The yellow issue will likely scale up more beyond open level. Yeah. No closed captioning? What do you mean? Thumbs up for good questing, skill progression. I mean, I'm still exploring. I don't think I have a good valid argument on that or opinion just yet. All of this so far is essentially EverQuest in a Minecraft skin. I do like the whole summoning process here. This is kind of cool. When is open beta early access launch? Well, this is free right now. This is beta. All right, I don't want to try to kill a level 3 because he'll kick my ass. I think I have to turn that in, right? What is it he wanted? An earthen fragment. I mean, is it literally called earthen fragment? Oh, there it is. Shit, I'm an idiot. I'm just a dumbass. Don't mind me. This is the first old school style MMO that has felt like EQ, which, no, yeah, this is, have you not done, Monsters and Memories? I mean, Monsters and Memories is basically like a modern EQ. To a point where I sort of question like if I would play it, because why not just play EverQuest? That, you know how similar it is. Watch It Gorgon is great. No, yeah, it is. It's a great school or a great game. EQ with quality of life to some degree. Yeah, which is fine, but I mean, but what part, when we say quality of life, like what part? Because I don't mind like the visuals. I do think the UI can get kind of annoying as hell, but I have M&M, which is good. I question the EA timeline with lack of content zones. Have they not added anymore? Because they're supposed to move into something this year, right? Early access or? Want more skeletons? Man, I need some music or something, dude. All right. Maybe now we do also need to look into buying a bag. June 1st. Oh, yeah, that's right. We had said that earlier. So they're moving into early access June 1st. And how many zones do they have? So it's early access with a sub? Are you serious? That's interesting. I can think of only one other game where it would have still been considered testing that you had to pay a sub, which was Pathfinder Online. You had to pay a sub in order to be a part of their testing phases, effectively early access. That game did not do well. It does not exist anymore. I don't know that that model works long term. This idea of paying a sub for a game that is still in development. Also, with the last patch, it takes 5 to 6 minutes to kill one mob. Really? That's not fun, though. I'd rather kill 100 mobs in an hour instead of 10. Huh, that's interesting. I tried M&M, but performance was atrocious for me, and I was also lost, so I uninstalled. Tried again eventually, but not with sub. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Not with this. I don't know. Oh, no, we're talking about Monsters and Memories, yeah. On June 1st. I don't think they've announced anything with this game. I'd have to look, though. Oh, I mean, can you imagine Ashes of Creation charging a sub to be in their early access? I don't know. Feels weird. I get it, though. Games have to somehow get money to, you know. Move forward with development. What's this shit? Summon forth an elemental. All right, so this is... Oh, I didn't know I could have already bought this. Charges blindly at your target. Taunting. Okay. Drawing their attention. That's good. So you get full... When you get fire, level 9? What else? So those are your main ones? All right, let's go turn this in real quick. Inventory is overflowing. All right, so I can't turn it in until I sell something. What's a smooth stone do? Let's sell this. The hell's it about to give me that it won't let me... They're part-time developers. I think they have enough hardcore fans. Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll get people paying the sub. Oh, I have overflow. That's what it is. All right, can I still turn this in? All right, that's what the issue was. All right, you're well on your path. The next test will be far more demanding. Okay, what's the next test? Air. Aid our initiates in conjuring an aspect of air on their own in order to test abilities. Okay. You must call one forth from the wind itself to face it in combat. To do this, you must combine initiates. Oh, shit, I gotta write this down. I'm gonna forget. Initiate's Quill. Lotus Petal. Oh, wait, we've had some of those, right? The Lotus Petal came from like the Knolls or something. Orb of Air. Where do you get the Orb of Air? I guess maybe this will tell us, hopefully. Feathers. Harborview Hamlet? What the fuck is that? Okay. Lotus Petal, that we already have that, right? Yeah. I think. Or we did. Maybe I sold them all. All right, I think I sold them all, unfortunately. So we'll have to find that again. All right. And then the Orb of Air, where does this come from? Must combine the quill and the lotus petal. I mean, that's an interesting complex series of things. All right. I don't consider $40 hefty, but I guess some could. So it's a buy. It's $40 plus a sub. Ashes of Creation is this generation's Chronicles of Illyria. Chronicles of Illyria wasn't that long ago, but I see what you mean. Did the trainer tooltip say what air pets do? I don't remember. Let's see. Aspect of mist. No, wait, not mist. Oh, wait, it's not on here. Oh, here's air 5. Where do you buy air from? Steadycast. Let's see. Aspect of air. Not really telling me, is it? Eminem is just a sub. All right, I gotcha. I'll go back and look at Pantheon as well. I'm just waiting for their next update, basically. Bind point? Oh man, this is all EverQuest feels, man. All right. For sure. All right, what can I sell? I want to keep some stuff for crafting. I don't know what smooth stone's for. Venom sack. Oh wait, here's the Orb of Air. What am I? I'm not paying attention. Oh, I got to put the other stuff into this. Gotcha. All right, that's what he needed to hand me. All right, we're gonna keep the topaz, the clay for sure. Damaged rat skin. Probably can just sell this. I don't think I need the bone fragments for anything. Rib bone. Botany, I don't give a shit. And null things. All right. Big A update supposedly sometime in spring. You know, one of the last times I ever watched Joppa, he was talking about making the game more friendly for a little bit more solo friendly. Do you know if that's ever happened? Where are these initiate guys? These dark something or others. I don't remember ever seeing them before. All right, I think a bag. All right, we're going to put this in the bank. Why can't I run faster? I don't know if grinding mobs in a handful of camps is tons to do. Jay, what's up? I appreciate the raid. How is everybody? Hopefully y'all are following Jay Oddity. Jay is a wonderful content creator, both in the Twitch space and YouTube. So definitely give him a follow if you haven't. How are you doing? What were you talking about? Ashes of Creation? Jay said you knew all the info and we should trust you, though. Sure. I try to know. Although I have to say, I do start off all of my videos saying, "Do not trust me, bro." I do try to give you all the documents to read yourself if you can. Wow, why did that not stack? Can you only stack 5 at a time? We're playing Adrullan Online Adventures, which is an MMO that looks obviously very much like Minecraft. This isn't a beta, I should say as well, but Jay hosted you so we could watch a streamer that actually plays games for a while. Jay's fun. I like watching. I'll watch Jay on when I'm at work during the week. I'll try to jump on. If you're coming, we can chat Ashes of Creation. I mean, we've been chatting a little bit about everything. I think most recently it's been we've been talking about this game, Monsters and Memories, Pantheon, sort of the more classic old school stuff. I assume y'all were talking about Ashes of Creation, though. The handsome dude from the Ashes videos. I don't think people agree with that anymore because I don't have the mustache. You are playing a game while chatting, though. Not playing MS Paint and chatting. That's hilarious. I am going to put out another video potentially this weekend. So I was able to get the transcript from the March 18th hearing, which was the hearing to dissolve the TRO that was denied. And I should be getting the transcript from Thursday's hearing where Stephen lost. I should be able to get that transcript today. So I'll try to summarize that. And again, those are, I don't know that we necessarily learn new things, but you get to see what the judge's rationale was. All right, no watcher, so I can summon this. Oh, damn, that earth creature died big time. All right. Oh, it's because he's level 3 again. Sucks. I thought he was supposed to taunt. Why is he not taunting? I'm about to die. Oh, I got 2 spots. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Any thoughts on the mystery Steven DM link? The one he hoped was in confidence? I don't know who it was. I really don't. I don't have any good ideas either. I mean, it wasn't me. It was not Nephis. I don't think it was Kira. My best guess. So I've been told by a source, I don't know how reliable, that potentially when TFE Games had mentioned they were in conversation with one party about selling Ashes, what I had been told, again, I don't know if this is true or not, was that one of the teams that's doing the emulator had been talking with TFE Games. So I don't know if that's who they're referencing. If that's the case, I would wonder if that DM came from somebody in one of those groups. I don't know who else would be talking to TFE Games and former developers. That's like the only clue that we have out of that. So, but I really don't know who it is. Wish I did, but I don't. I think maybe when I get the transcript, I'll hear a little bit, you know, potentially we might get to see who it was from that. This is technically beta at this point. All right, do you think I can pick this up without, I'm going to aggro this spotter, right? So. All right, level 3 is still too challenging. Nephis is the obvious candidate, but has denied it. Yeah, unless he's just lying about that, you know? I don't know. I don't know why he would lie about it. I'm not saying that he is lying about it, but I almost wonder if it was someone that did not necessarily expect for it to end up in the court filing. Right? Like, was it like a heads up to the team, that team, or to TFE Games, and then all of a sudden, like, it's an oh shit moment where, you know, your Discord DM ends up in a legal filing? What is this thing? I think hitting me. Do I have to die again? God damn it. Why does it hate me? It's level 3, which means I'm probably not going to be able to kill it. Why does it hate me? What did I do to it? And it sounds like with Nephis and Kira, is there like some growing like drama there as well? I don't know. I'm not in Nephis's Discord, but I am in Kira's. Somebody left a let me find it. Left me a comment. Oh, here. Kira will copy the video and paint Steven in a good light. So I don't know what's going on there. Apparently drama follows ashes even in its death. Well, shit. I guess we just got to keep grinding. Get to level 3, because level 3s are still kicking my ass. Maybe we should try a different class. I will say, I specific to the summoner, this is I think it's an interesting I think it's an interesting process with how the summons works. I will say. I like that you can summon up to 5. And that you can summon different types. Which will probably make more sense as the character grows. Pretty cool. Dead Phoenix is not always full dead. Yeah, it's like, it's just so much drama everywhere, man. Agility and charisma? That's probably not. I just sell that, right? Can I sell it? Oh wait, I need to put my buffs back on too. I feel like we're starting to see more people join. So when I tested this during the last phase, like there was a lot of people playing this game. Like you could almost find nothing to kill. You've mentioned stuff like the dozens of Riverlands iterations and such that you can't possibly prove with evidence. Ever plan on making a video on things like that? Oh, like more of a more of like a opinion based. I don't know, maybe. Well, I wouldn't call them rumors. I mean, that came from developers. I mean, it was pretty clear. I mean, we were directly told that there were dozens or iterations of Riverlands, and that what we were playing on was, it was unclear if it was going to eventually be if it was the actual Riverlands or not. I mean, I think I can say stuff like that. You have to be, you know, when you do it, you just have to be very clear, right? My dear, I appreciate the fellow. You have to be very clear that, like, hey, this is something I've heard from, you know, a former employee with direct knowledge of the game or something like that. You just have to be pretty direct with where the information is coming from. I've intentionally just tried to be very straight and narrow fact-based at this point. I mean, I'll eventually, I think, talk a little bit more. About my thoughts and opinions, I think, eventually, but why did that say immune? Oh, wait. I need to go and get some tools, man. I think this test being Easter weekend is saving the servers compared to the last test. That would make sense. I go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. All right. I think that's just something both sides of the Ashes community might enjoy, both the Doomers and the Cultists. I mean, do the Cultists enjoy anything? Are you liking this so far? Yeah. It's definitely, you know, when we talk about old school MMOs, it's what this is. Yeah, I mean, I would put this squarely into I would put this squarely into the realm of Pantheon, EverQuest, Monsters and Memories type game. I mean, look at Discord. Discord is like falling apart now. You don't have the... Oh, did I miss him? I think even some of your cultists are like starting to bail. I could be wrong. It's a small thing, but one of the most embarrassing cultist things I've seen so far since the game imploded is the unpaid mods who have stayed on as mods in the Discord. Yeah, you know, they are not... They're not the ones modding, though. Like, they've lost... Like, they still just have the tags. I don't think they're actually... Actually, you know what? I don't know. Maybe they are modding. I'm not sure. EverCraft. That's what it was. Yes, yes. I still gotta buff myself. That's right. And then they changed their names. It's definitely been a very slow... When did we hit level 3? Did I already know we did that? Am I literally not paying attention? I don't remember hitting level 3. All right. I need to get some of these items as well. You know, a lot of the mods I feel bad for. Especially because it was an unpaid position that they were all in. I mean, this just got jacked up, right? Like, everything is just a mess. I don't think it can be underestimated or understated just how many lives professionally, as well as a lot of people have... This has messed up a lot of people's lives, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, it's obvious to say that, but did they switch targets? Why are they not? I guess I did. You don't feel bad for them at all. They enforce the environment it talks about. I mean, they didn't know this was going to happen. Knowing the developers, having got to know some of them, I don't know all of them, but like, they got fucked, man. They really did. All right. Is the summoner feel good? Yeah, it does. I enjoy, how's my inventory full already? Can I get rid of that I don't really care about? Just maybe Snake egg. I don't know what's worth what's what. Spider fang. Let's just give it that. So what's in here? What can we gather? How's the earth pet? Feels underwhelming. Dies pretty easy. I think in understanding the tooltip, it sounds like I maybe need to be closer to the combat, right? It's what it sounds like. We're going to go sell our stuff and get a bag, I think. Because it says here, standing near the element of soil will further enhance your creation. So this is one that I can't, which is kind of weird that I can't be ranged, it sounds like. Like I would think the whole point of having this pet is so that I can stand back while it maintains aggro, but that does not seem to be the case. If you trusted a known degenerate with a history of MLM scams, you're an idiot. Expensive lesson for some, but a lesson nonetheless. Well, I mean, I guess, you know, I have a couple of thoughts on that. One, the game industry, you know, this is a game that had been going, most of these employees, right, were hired within the last 5 years of a lifetime of a game that has existed for about 10 years. Right. So one, by the time most of these employees joined the studio, it had existed. It wasn't like some fly by the night studio that just suddenly popped up and people started, oh, I'll work for them. Like it had existed for a while. Right. You know, and it is hard. You know, a lot of the people really wanted this game, that they liked the idea of what they were making. They wanted it to succeed. You know, and those are all aspects of things that they are not made aware of as well, right? They're not going to know the specifics of some of these things. Ashes of creation to this. We're jumping around to a lot of different stuff, just showing what's out there. Pantheon has a large patch and wipe coming soon. Yeah, I'll be on that one. Yeah, we'll go back into Pantheon as well. I just haven't because of the yeah, I'm waiting on that. All right, so we are level 3, so we can conjure a crude dagger, Summoner's Veil. We might try that, and combining that with the Earth Elemental pet, maybe. Then what else? Is there anything else at 3? No. Aspect of Mist 2, so that will be next level. And then I don't remember, so I have to do a whole combination of stuff, right? Lotus Petal, Initiate's Quill. So where was the Initiate's Quill again? Gather near the ruins of Arbor Hamlet. All right, we got to find that. I think I want to pass on. Should I pass on the crude dagger? I don't know. People just should have done. No, I get it. I don't think you were attacking anyone. I mean, I understand. You heard of Hallowed Oath? No, what is that? I would say I feel very like, about these spells. I don't know. You know, I think of EverQuest and I think you looked forward, right? Like you knew what was coming and you were excited. Okay, at level 10, I get this spell. I get this spell at level whatever. These are not like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're functional, but it's like, Is it really that cool? Oh, this game has tank and healer too, right? Yeah. Look it up. What is it? I'll look it up right now. Hallowed Oath. Heroic fantasy MMORPG. core features. Captures the magic of early online adventures while pushing the genre with innovative twists. Dynamic loot. What's this about? Rarity is randomized, but directly affected by the difficulty of the enemy. Discover equipment based on the classes of the enemies you fight. Now that would be cool. That is something I've always thought, like, why is this wolf dropping a helm that I can wear, you know? Casual friendly, dive dungeons, and explore without looking for a group unless you have time to. Discover way rooms that allow for quick travel to echoes and other points of interest. Multiclassing does sound fun. All right, I'll take a look at that a little bit more. Do they have any gameplay or anything? Or is it still just completely in somebody's brain? You gonna check in an hour or so? Yeah, you might as well. It's free. All right, we'll buy Summoner's Veil. Let's just see if this helps a little bit. Do we want to do the crude dagger? How do I have 3 gold? Holy shit, I didn't realize I had 3 gold. I mean, I have a dagger, right? So does it really change? What am I wearing? Initiate's dagger, damage 4, speed 2.8. Not yet, but soon. They're very aggressive on development. This one will happen for sure. I'll look. All right, we're just testing. Let's do the crude dagger as well. Let's see. Took some of my money, but you know what? That's okay. And then what was the other one? Summoner's Veil. All right, what am I not using? Or can I expand and add a second? Can you add a second bar or no? Anybody know? Options. Interface. Number. Oh, here we go. How about those 2? Oh, I don't like that. Let's actually let me look at that. Oh shit, I didn't realize you can freely move this stuff around. That's nice. All right, that's cool. That's good. I'll take that. They ran an extremely successful emulator. Wait, I think, did something autocorrect? Says invoices? I don't think that's what you meant. Yeah, it's free to play right now. It's beta test. All right, we're gonna move some stuff, I think. Put our buffs up here. I would leave that there. Group, we can move up. I'm not really using bandages, but I'll leave it. I have been using the throw. All right, and then Summoner's Veil. I want to try that. And then what was the other one? It's Conjure a Crude Dagger. Game needs music. Can you hear it or not? There is music during the daytime. I can hear it, but it's just barely. I have to be honest, I'm a little nervous. Oh shit, I'm a little nervous to use their music because I don't know if it's going to get flagged. I don't know what their, all right, I'll turn this up a little bit. Can you hear that better? I don't know if anything will get flagged for copyright. That's when I'm testing a game like this where you don't know where they're using stuff. You don't know if it's temporary. And so it makes me hesitate a little bit too. Oh wait, we can buy tools? All right, where's this at? Gravy and goods. Bandages or tools, take a look. Where is gravy and goods? Is that where we were selling stuff before? All right, we have the trainers. All right, curing trainer. So I don't have any recipes. Makes sense. Leatherworking. Do I have any of these skills yet? Like, how do I actually craft shit? No recipes learned. So where do you learn recipes? This is all level 5. Kind of sounds like an old retro game. Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, this is sort of a blend of EverQuest and EverQuest with Minecraft. All I know is this game has beekeeping and brewing, craft skills, and no other context. So we can make some molds. Does that make sense? Like, how do I get to level 3 to be able to use the things the trainers are selling? I don't understand. Where's the butcher and shit? All right, here's a butcher. Did he sell stuff? Oh, he does have skinning and butchering knives. So should I buy those? A lot of skills like RoomScape. Yeah, I mean, it's a traditional EverQuest setup, yeah. Class will have specific skills that level on use. Okay. I mean, we have enough money, right? Is there anything I'm going to need to buy? We can skin. We can do that. Although now I don't have money to buy a bag. How do I equip these? All right, good. Get them out of my inventory. So now it was a rat, right? I think the rat was the thing we could kill or skin or something. Can you skin a serpent? do I feel like that was casting faster? All right, that did not work. So where are the rats? Let's find a rat. Here, brown rat. Oh, that son of a bitch. This asshole right here took that while I was trying to kill it. Vicious geezers. Interesting name. So who do we think TFE is selling the IP to? I got to be honest. I don't know that any of that's truthful. I was saying earlier, the only thing that I've ever heard, which I don't know that it's true. Oh, we can butcher. Can we skin as well? Or does it? Animal fat, lean meat, and rat meat. The only thing that I have heard was that one of the emulator teams supposedly was talking to TFE Games. I don't know if that's true. It seems like a stretch to me, but so I don't know that I believe that they were selling it, that they had a legit buyer anyways. I know, you know, when you look at Steven's, he had a text message that he claims was saying that he had an interested party, as an example. When you actually read the message, like, I don't know that that's what the dude was saying. The dude basically said, hey, if you have no other options, give me a call. Like, that doesn't equate into I have a buyer. Did you miss the question or choose not to answer? Sorry, what was the question? Emulator crew as a buyer makes no sense. Exactly. Where's the money coming from? Oh, well, that I think that we might just have a lot of rich people with nothing else to do. I don't know. Sorry, I missed your question. I don't know that I was intentionally trying to avoid it. All right, where are these guys? I'm supposed to find some, like, sorcerer people or something. Oh, how come more people from the Phoenix Club or whatever it is called aren't speaking out? Surely you guys have information as well as motivation for doing so. I mean, technically, we're still under NDA. That's probably your biggest reason. That and a lot of people just don't think give a shit anymore. The hell's this? I'm out of space already? Son of a bitch. All right, so we do need bags. Yeah, I think PI, they just... PI was not as big as people thought anyways. There's really a core group of people, but I think most of them just don't care. Did I have a sack in the bank? I don't think I did. I'll go look. I think it's 4 silver for 4 spots, so I should have... I think I can go buy at least one. Who would enforce the NDA, though? Well, I mean, that's a good question. I can't. Son of a bitch. I mean, I think you could still get people to enforce it. I don't really give a shit about a torch. Why can't I move that? So, I mean, I think you could still potentially run into some legal issues because I'd have to go back and look at the actual NDA, but you know, technically, since the studio still exists, I think you still run that risk. Oh no, people are angry. Yeah, don't take that the wrong way. There are people that are pissed, very pissed. Can I make bags? Yeah, don't take silence as though people are okay. I mean, especially that group. You have people that spent lots of money on that game. And that group of people. So thoughts on the new Ashes situation? Oh, the hearing? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I don't see a bag. You know, there's still a lot that has to happen. I mean, the whole what made this decision Thursday important was the fact that there's no protection anymore of the assets, right? So theoretically, and TFE Games has already said they in a legal filing said they were going to do this. They will claim that they were going to look at doing the Article 9 foreclosure again, but doing it correctly this time. So you have that risk now that there's no restraining order, right, of assets being stripped away and sold off. So, again, the whole reason they did that to begin with, it's this, everyone always is like, is this really how the US works? And I guess the answer is yes, but the idea that you can take the valuable part of a company, right, the IP, the assets, the tech, move it to a brand new company that's free of debt, free of responsibilities, and basically get a do-over, while Intrepid Studios sits here still as a company, because it wasn't, they didn't go through a bankruptcy or anything like that. They didn't close the company. It still sits there as a company with a lot of debt, but nothing of value. It's a weird, honest. To me, it's weird. The whole process is strange, but all right, let's go buy it back. Oh yeah. And then this orb of air, I don't know. Oh damn, that's got stuff in it too. I didn't realize it would do that. Probably need to find. I gotta say, I'm getting a little. Maybe we should try another class or something. Damn, 7 platinum to start a guild. All right, hunting satchels. We don't have that much money. We don't have that much money either. All right, so we can at least buy 4 slots, I guess. It's hard to believe anything Stephen says, even when you look at all the early messages from Stephen to Jason. He inflated everything and continued to lie through the entire development. I mean, yeah, I'm curious to see what comes out with Jason again. We'll see. If there's more. I know Nephis says he has more text messages or something. All right, 2 bags. We'll start with 2 bags, I think. I do know. Shit, what's this? Did not mean to. All right. We go to this guy. What was the next test we needed? I thought I could replay the. Maybe not. An off-duty midwife. What the hell? I mean, I don't believe anything Stephen says at this point. It's the, what's the saying, like, fool me once kind of thing, right? Like, I mean, the one thing that's true is that we were essentially lied to through this whole, from the start. I mean, you can go pick up the original Kickstarter video. And I don't remember what the exact words were, if it was funded to completion or something like that. What's up, Krita? How you been? You'd have to be a fool to believe in, even if he said the sky's blue. Well, I mean, I think, yeah. Again, you have a lot of people that unnecessarily were not necessarily living and breathing by ashes, right? And he can be a very good speaker. So, all right, you find petals along the shore. So we need to go along the shores. And then where was the initiate's quill? Quills are used by the dark initiates who gather near the ruins of Harborview Hamlet. Where's that? Within the woods outside of Leont. May wish to check with the captain. Barracks. Is that on the map? This map, guys. I'm sorry, but this is horrible. That's going to drive me nuts. You love Eminem. Well, we're not playing that right now, but that's good. It's not showing me where I'm at. All right, that's the graveyard, right? So where's Harborview Hamlet? Why is there not a... And then it's zooming me in over there. All right, well, this is like a must get better for me. Like, no question, that needs to get better. All right, let's go. Where's the coastline? Oh, that sounds weird. You guys hear that? Running in the sand. This is going to sound weird, but it almost sounds too real. To where it doesn't fit in with anything else. Oh, a drunkard. What do they have to say? Anything? I wonder what... Oh, I had mead. What happens if you give them mead? Should I... Is that wrong? Is that a bad thing to do? Tried an ogre. How'd that go? All right, we'll go see over here. I can't get past the Minecraft look, not for me. You should have known that going in. Oh, can I butcher these? Somebody else's. Damn. Shit, I forget what we're looking for. Like a feather or something? Along the beach? The art style grew on me. That's good. What level are these things? Level 6. Holy shit, that would kick my ass. How do you even get to level 6? What do y'all think about low leveling? What do you guys think about low? Sorry. Wait, 7 days did that for me. Did someone playing Monsters and Memories just criticize the way another game looks? I don't mind. I mean, art is, I don't care about art too much. I mean, ultimately for me, if a game's fun, it's fun. That's what it's always going to come down to. But, all right, what? I don't even remember what the hell I'm supposed to be looking for in here. Lotus petal? Is that right? That's what it is, right? Floating on the water or fluttering in the breeze. Along the shores, of the lakes. All right, so we're in the wrong place. So that we need to go to a lake. The loot must be there. Yeah, that's, I mean, for me, it's just the game. Like I can get past visuals as long as the game's fun. What do you think about the slow leveling pace? I mean, we've been going for what? 2.5 hours. We're level 3, just barely. It probably would be faster with a group. I think there was also group bonus experience. You know, with slow leveling systems, I'm okay with that generally. As long as there's stuff to do and I feel like I'm working toward a goal. Where I get hung up with slow leveling is just if it's a constant grind, like a grind of the same stuff over and over and over again. That starts to get me less enthusiastic about taking a long time to level. Group and dungeon EXP bonus. That gets into the whole conversation of time, which I think part of what I'm starting to realize maybe is that MMOs are just not Not a thing for me anymore. Sadly. All right, so we want to go north. What's the max level? I actually do not know. You know, part of... Oh, are you about to die? You're level 2. What do you got? Troop these... Where'd they come from? Are they going to reset or can I fight them? Why is he fighting me? I didn't have anything to do with him. Oh, weird. Where's the cast? What's going on there? Why are they summoning at my feet? Only MMOs that make me feel invested are Classic WoW and Final Fantasy 11. Barely have the time for them anymore. So that's what I was about to comment on. I've started having this almost like internal dialogue, you know, of what's the problem with MMOs nowadays. Like, right? Like, you know, they're not fun. They're not like they used to be. And I've started kind of looking at myself like, maybe the problem is me. Like, let's be realistic here. Like, am I able to even play MMOs anymore? And I don't have a good answer to that. Like, things have changed so much, not just for me as I've gotten older in my life and, you know, having a job and family and stuff like that, but just day-to-day life. There's more to do. There's more things available versus old school stuff. You know, we just had MMO, like we didn't have a lot to choose from. Like, so is it more like me? Is it more of a me issue? And MMOs are just becoming not a thing for me. And I think that might be true. And it makes me wonder how many other people are sort of in my thinking along the same lines as I do. And is that part of why, you know, we always say it's a dying industry? Is it not because there's just not fun stuff out there and things being made, but maybe it's just no longer fits the lifestyle of the average person? I don't know. Whole point is investment of time to build your character and social bonds. Most of us just don't have the time for it anymore. I think that's a very valid conversation to have. A lower time investment, quicker dopamine hit MMOs just don't build that kind of connection. Yeah. I don't know. It's just an interesting conversation. All right, we're looking for, I don't even remember. Oh, that's where I'm where people gather. So that'd be like this, right? In the lakes. A gatherable? Maybe this is it. What's this? You know, are there different ways? Oh, we got lotus petals. Okay, so we got that. So now we need... Where are these ruins? Is that over here? I don't even know. So we're up in this lake, right? I guess we just got to explore. After vanilla MMORPGs are largely replaced MMORPGs. Oh. Star Citizen definitely gives me that chaotic fun feeling that only comes from unscripted in-game things happening with other people. Yeah, I mean, I think, but yeah. So I guess what I was saying, there's opportunity for that, right? Like, those things exist. Like there are currently games where we have opportunities to do that stuff, but you know, like for me, I think the biggest issue is just time. Bundle of sticks. All right. We gotta find a ruins. Oh, why is it? It doesn't even tell me the insurmountable challenge. It doesn't even tell me the level. That's hilarious. All right, we're gonna try to get around this guy. All right, here's some ruins. Let's go see if it's over here. There's level 3. Wow, this person is just killing everything. Level 5. Cleric. Are clerics OP? All right, these aren't ruins though. Actually, there's lotus petals as well. MMOs nowadays just don't feel as immersive to me. I find it in other genres I never thought I would play. Like what? You know what I sat down to play yesterday was Crusader Kings 3. Oh, here's a beekeeper. I think I thought this monastery was a ruins, and it's not. I don't know where I'm supposed to go to kill these other things. Initiate's Quill. Where do we get these from? Why can't I click on that? Crusader Kings 3 is the worst video game purchase I ever made. Why do you say that? It is incredibly complicated, I will say. Like going even through the like the tutorial, very complicated. I think the fact there's so many games available and being made all the time, that just makes it seem like there's even less time. You know, but even choosing one game. Why is this guy still on me? Oh, I actually had to move out of the way. Okay. Did I play Fallout? No. Did my earth creature die? Why is this fucking thing? Damn it. Why is the earth creature not? Thought he's supposed to he's supposed to taunt, isn't he? Hey. All right. It's not taunting. Total War is about as large scale management sim I can handle without it being too much. Yeah, Crusader 3, I mean, it's it is definitely the complexity that sat in there was, and then finally I got out of the tutorial and I'm just like, all right, what do I do now? No PvP equals no play. Yeah, I'm fine without PvP, personally. I mean, I'll PvP if I want to, but I don't know, if I'm in a big mood to really want to fight other people, like I'll probably just go play something else where that's more normal. 12 hours played. I bought it on release because a good buddy of mine insisted I would love it. So what did you hate about it? About Crusader Kings? Is Fallout 76 any good? Like, I heard mixed things with it. I'm playing Gray Zone Warfare right now, which is not something I would have looked at before since it is not fantasy or sci-fi. Interesting. My kids convinced me to try that. They were on my shit list. It was just boring. I mean, you don't like having to manage all the knights and the wife and the children and the lineage, and who do you pick a fight with and who do you go to war with? You don't like managing that stuff? Oh wait, you said Gray Zone Warfare. I just looked over at Twitch and there's somebody playing it on the live channel recommendation thing. I don't know what it is. Total War and Civ. You know, I've not gone into Total War. I should probably do that. The thing is with the friends side, man, like I don't know. It's just, I think back to my good old days and like I had time to play games. I just don't have time. Well, I do have, so actually I should clarify where I'm at because I'm curious if this is how a lot of people are. It's not necessarily that I don't have time. I've got 100 hours in Crimson Desert at this point. So it's not that I don't have time. It's more that the times that I have are not clearly defined chunks. Does that make sense? Like it's harder for me to come in and say, all right, Saturday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to raid with friends from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. That kind of thing is harder for me to do, which is what really starts to limit me playing with other people, which then starts to really limit how a game feels. So it's not necessarily that I don't have time, but like some of my time might be, hey, I've got 30 or 45 minutes before work. I'm going to jump on at 6:30 in the morning and I'm going to see what I can get done, you know, or, hey, I'm going to spend a little bit of time after I cook dinner. Like for me, it's more, it's been harder to, have a consistent time frame where I know that I'm going to be able to jump in with friends. That's been harder for me, not necessarily total time play. I don't know how everyone else feels about that, but you don't have the desire to play any one game. Wait, Total Warhammer, Total War Warhammer is incredible. I might try that out then. harder if you commit a 3-hour block instead of 3 1-hour blocks. Yeah, that's where it gets hard, right? And so that in turn makes it hard to join up with other people. So, you know, now I can always join World of Warcraft and do like a raid finder or something. And that's why I think that works for a lot of people. But then the trade-off to that is that you do not have you know, the social connections, as we talked about, that some people that you might find in other games. So can I go in here? No. Well, I just saw the skeleton walk right through the gate. Why can't I go in there? I'm in the opposite boat. I want the giant time sink game. It's all about community and the social aspect. Well, and it's not so much that I don't want the social aspect. It's just that the time that I have in life doesn't really fit that anymore. I'm playing Shaman. Do you know where the trainer is? I do not, actually. Have you gone? I think there's some stuff under the castle. I don't know if that's where it is. You're getting old. I mean, I am getting, everybody, yeah, everybody's getting old, but I want to think it's more than that. Is it down here? There's something underneath I think there's some trainers underground. I don't know if the shaman's down here or not. And I really do not know my way around here. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm not allowed down here, am I? Damn, I don't think I can get... Can I get my bags now? I don't know that I can reach that. Or do I go to the corpse summoner? Is that maybe it? That's that guy right there at the side, right? Features like Raid Finder. I want none of that. Yeah, I get that. It does serve a purpose, though. But it does also prevent you from connecting to other people. 3 silver. Shit. It's expensive. All right, I really don't know where to go to find the people we're supposed to be looking for. So, and the map in this game is shit. Total War is a good mix of politics, management, and fun combat. I can't raid with my long-term guild anymore due to my newer job being so early, and the raid starts when I go back to bed. Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's I would guess that a lot of us are in the same spot. And so I don't know how much of it is there's nothing out there versus it's just different times, man. I don't know. I'll have to check out Total War. I think I had bought Crusader Kings like on some spring sale or who knows. I don't think I paid much for it, but let's start 6 a.m. raids. Did you see SWTOR's getting a new engine? Oh, is it really? I did not. Really? Like how much better is it going to be? the technical team behind the initiative to bring SWTOR to DirectX 12. I've nearly not given this game much of a try either, to be honest. Usually 3 cups of coffee in by then. Yeah. Well, I'm a Warhammer fan too, so. No idea. I've not looked into it that much. SWTOR is a fantastic game for dad gamers. Basically a multiplayer BioWare RPG. RPGs are another one I've been messing around back with. Just straight up normal RPG stuff. I'm 35 now, and I do notice I'm playing a lot more single player games and sometimes online co-op games and no more competitive stuff. Yeah, I think that that's where a lot of us sit. I don't know. It's just, I think the idea of the genre dying, there's so many complexities to it. Oh, fuck. Stood up and a young knoll came at me. How is my inventory full already? All right. Hasn't been a good MMO in years. Genre is definitely dying. Yeah, I think you also just have the younger generation that doesn't give a shit about it. You know? Like, I've tried getting my kids to play even just like retail WoW, which I think has been more modernized than a lot of MMOs. And there's just no interest there. Like, my son's more into like Minecraft, stuff like that. Daughter loves gacha games, but I don't know. I don't know how you fix it. I don't know if it can be fixed. All right, I don't need that. Probably don't. I summoned that, right? Did I summon that? Yeah. Can't destroy it either. Got my kids to play D&D paper and dice. We've done that occasionally. They'll get a little bit interested in that with me, but all right, we can buy more, at least the cheap shit, right? That's crazy. This year feels good for MMOs. Okay. How so? Which ones? What are you looking forward to? I have a while to find out what my 3-year-old likes. It's so far racing. Yeah. 3's a fun age, man. Both now in 20s. Not recommending any games at that age. I mean, when I played, the bulk of my EverQuest days were probably what? Late teens through college. Actually, when I was deep in a big part of EverQuest 2 would have been the start of medical school for me. Plays a lot of Elden Ring. Yeah, I think that's more sort of where you see a lot of younger people going, is that sort of type of game. Whoever said 2026 is a good year for MMOs needs to log off forever. Well, I'm curious. You know, you never know what's out there. There could be shit out there we don't know about. It's for little games. I appreciate the follow. Should have been studying. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Probably should have. All right, where's this Harborview Hamlet? Ruins. Is it this thing over here? I don't fucking know. And excuse my language. I'm starting to get angry. We have this game, Pantheon, EQ Legends, Scars of Honor, M&M, Aeon 2. Pantheon, I'm going to be curious about the revamp. We'll see how that goes. Aeon 2, I don't know. Isn't that just super, super pay to win? When is it even coming out over here? M&M, I'm just still not sold on. With it, you know, my big thing with that game is just, again, the idea, it's so much like, it's so much like EverQuest that I might as well just play EverQuest. Like this person over here taking all the mobs. He had that one on him, saw me running, said, I'm going to take all of them. What level is he? He's not dying, so he's got to be, yeah, level 4. Oh, wait, the ruins, are they up north? I don't remember. Scars of Honor. I'm still waiting to see. I don't know. I need to see more than words at this point. Steven ruined me there. Every MMO is pay to win. Well, I mean, at some point you do need to make money. I don't know. All right. Why are the earth creatures not holding aggro? Why is Summoner's Veil not working? Right there. What was the other let's just say EQ Legends I'm actually super excited for. Yeah, EQ Legends has really got me curious. I'll be honest. Obviously taps into nostalgia, but I think in what appears at this point to be a positive way. So we'll see. There will be some shop items with EQ Legends though, I think, from what I saw. It will be sub-based as well. And it will be separate from sort of the Daybreak Games subsystem. So it's going to be on its own, but it does look like it will also have some shop items. Buddy of mine wants old school EverQuest 2 type MMO where you die, you lose all of your gear and some XP. I mean, that's in this game. That's Pantheon as well. I always laughed because when we talked about Ashes of Creation, everyone always got upset about the death penalty. And it was actually kind of mild compared to other games. You know, with you had other games that, like Pantheon, where you die and you have to get your corpse. You drop everything. If Pantheon keeps it up, could be close to EQ. Combat is great, but it's severely undercooked for being in development so long. I mean, I hope Joppa can continue bringing things forward You know, I know it has been a long time, but we'll see. Wish Lotro would nut up and do graphical UI overhaul. Oh, this could be a problem. Let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, this could be a problem. Let me go loot this before I run away. I'm out of mana. Although I guess the summons don't take mana, right? That's stamina. So maybe that can be a positive thing here. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That sucks. All right, some reason they're taking aggro much better. Highwayman's Hand? What the fuck's that for? All right, we need to go rest. Earth Pet's taunt? Yeah, but it's not taunting very well. That's been the thing. That's what I've been trying to, maybe it's because I just have like the first level of it. I don't know. It wasn't taunting very well. I'll just say that. I don't think Lotro's gonna do it. Are they gonna do a graphical update? I think that's also a great game, actually. Lotro is a solid experience. So there's good stuff out there. I'm sure there'll be people that disagree with me on that, but if you summon them on bare earth, they summon a higher level. Is that what that said? I thought I read it different. Standing near the element of soil. Oh, I see what you're saying. But I'm around grass all the. I guess there's bare earth there. That's kind of weird. I guess I understand it, but it's still kind of weird. All right, where are these other things? These guys that I'm supposed to kill? Harbor something. I don't even remember what the fuck it's called now. Aspect of soil. Like initiate, something initiate, right? Is that what we're looking for? I don't even remember. Initiate's quill. Is it these things? Okay, maybe it's this. Wait, no, those are good guys. Initiative alders, right? They're not going to hurt me. Or do I need to fight them? I don't remember. Harborview Hamlet. Is that where we're at? I don't even know where we're at. This mini map drives me nuts. Or the map itself. I mean, initiate's quill, isn't that what these are? So where am I supposed to summon from soil here? I guess you just can't. You got sound on that. Yeah, there's also, I think there's no music at night. So now I am curious if I have to kill these initiates. That's how I get an initiate's quill. Because they seem helpful. They seem nice. Or if maybe I'm just in the wrong spot. I have no idea because the map doesn't help me enough. We'll keep exploring. Reminds me of BQ. Oh, for sure. You know, this is a blend of EverQuest with sort of Minecraft looking visuals, for sure. It's been okay. I don't really have anything negative to say. Been solid. I love the guy's name, Touchgrass, as he's playing an MMO. It's awesome. We need some more biscuits to throw. So I guess that probably is where we're supposed to head, are those initiates over there. So I'll be curious to see if there's any kind of rep hit. We'll see. See, taunt, man. Taunt. Taunt is not working. It's good to see so many people out here playing, though, I will say. All right, I got to get out of here soon. So let's try this one. Let's try this one time. Oh, we got a brawler. Oh, he's level 4. Yeah, we're not prepared. We are not prepared for that. World feels more alive than Ashes. Probably because it's smaller, don't you think? Oh, way less bots. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's an overkill to say that there was literally probably thousands of bots in that game. Hey, at least it was fun to kill them. That became one of the more entertaining parts of the game. All right, I need to find bare ground where I can attack one of these. Yeah, see, this is why I'm not so sure I like that part of the spell. I guess maybe this is soil here. Let's see if this works. I mean, he's still getting his ass kicked. I need a ranged attack too. Kind of weird. All right, we're doing okay. We're holding on. We're holding on. The water creature going. Get another earth creature. Why is he coming to me? See, why is he... Why is it, why are they not taunting? I need you to taunt, motherfucker. Come on. Can I bandage? Shit. See, this is where, why is taunt not working? I don't understand. All right. That's cool. Earth elemental with taunts, apparently. Hey, you still going? You've mentioned EverQuest Legends a few times. Do you actually expect it to go anywhere? As in, do you think it's attracting anyone outside of the existing EQ audience? That's an interesting question. I don't know. I think obviously your initial crowd is probably your EverQuest nostalgia people, right? As far as if it brings anyone in new, I guess that just depends on how fun it is. Like who is out there playing it, who's streaming it. I have long said that I think that with the right changes, I think you could get a lot of people new people into EverQuest if you modernize the graphics, if you modernize the UI. Now that's not what Legends is doing. I guess there's some UI changes, but so I don't know if they'll bring in new people. I don't know that Sony or Daybreak knows either. I will say I'm thankful for their transparency. They mentioned they're committed to the first expansion to what, Vilius, and beyond that they're not sure. Beyond that they're just going to have to see what they get, as far as interest. So at least I'm glad that they're transparent and that, hey, we don't know for sure where this is going to go. So it's hard to answer that question. I don't know. I will say, so another game that I'm looking forward to is Fable. The next Fable. I'm in both Discords. The Discord for Fable only has like 7,000 people, something like that. Or just under 8,000 or something. EverQuest Legends has over like 15 or 16,000. They have like twice the amount of people in their Discord. So I don't know if you can use that as a gauge of interest or not, but they do have quite a lot of folks in there. So, all right, we're going to try to get our corpse back if we can. I think I'm running the right way. And then I'm probably going to call it for today. And again, my plan is as soon as I get the transcript from Thursday's hearing, I'll probably try to put together a little video for it. So, all right, that is not what I thought I was running to. Of course, it's dark, so I can't tell what the hell's going on. All right, there's the guard tower, so I think we're generally the right way. I'm okay with using landmarks to find out where I'm going. Like, but I want a much better map than this, please. All right, we should come about where these initiates were. And my corpse should be somewhere up here. There it is. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it for today. This has been okay. This is, you know, there's my biggest, so this feels good for the nostalgia of EverQuest. I'm fine with the graphics. I know a lot of people don't like it. My biggest things right now are going to be the map. Eat this map. I like the summoner in that I can summon multiple pets at once. That's kind of cool, the way that's working. The aggro stuff seems broken though. So, I don't know. We'll tomorrow we'll see. I might try a different class tomorrow. Now we're not going to get super far in this game, right? It's also only, I think, available until like Monday. So I might just mess around with a new class, see how it goes. So after Ashes, it's hard to play any MMO. That's very true. It's very true. I might go check out Total War. Was it Total War Warhammer today? Go see. So, all right, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We'll be back tomorrow hanging out. So, yeah. All right, TikTok, you're first to go. All you YouTube folks, appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. So, see ya.